All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful week of Dungeons and Dragons. Little one shot tonight because some people couldn't be here. So let's go through the line real quick. Um, Introduce yourselves, who you're playing, and then we'll get to it. Dane, do you want to go first?
What up? I'm Dane. I'll be playing Skimdat, a human bard. He's College of Eloquence. He should be having a good time, hopefully causing some mischief and helping out here and there for you guys.
All right, and Jeremy.
Hey, I am playing Fitz, the Goliath Paladin, and pretty sure I am the Bard's parole officer, just here to keep him out of trouble.
I have not been in any trouble as of late.
And we aim to keep it that way.
I haven't seen you aim for anything.
All right. Who's next? Katie.
I am playing Thelwyn, a Circle of Land Furbolg druid. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, so we'll find out.
I think it's gonna go great.
I think so too.
Said so. Also, Jeremy put a image in the group chat. Check that out. See if you want that one instead. And last but certainly not least, Mike.
It just says sent photo. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a cute one.
Depends on if you like red hair.
Well, that's what a furbolg actually looks like, or is supposed to look like.
Where's the text group
Just click
chat?
on it. It'll pop up.
I don't know
That's
what
for
I'm
Facebook.
clicking on. Oh, Facebook, not Discord. Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, Facebook. Okay, Yeah, so I am playing Murkon, a Tiefling Ranger Rogue. So he's a sneaky arrow shooter.
Alrighty. Jeremy, do you want me to update your token to that one you put in the chat?
If you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
That's a big dude. Big gray dude.
Katie, do you want yours changed?
Yeah.
Alright. Beautiful. I was anticipating both of you saying yes, so I am already on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about firing my AI program. Find a
You
new
don't
one.
Do you pay for it?
I put some money into it, just like $20 or something like that.
Okay.
Not much. So it's
not
not a
recurring,
subscription.
right? Okay.
No. I could make it recurring, but it hasn't wowed me enough to actually do that. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's dive into it now that we have all of our people. Your adventure. You've all been either traveling together for some time or randomly hired for this job. Backstories are up to you. Hi, Pam. But the gist of tonight's adventure is you've all been brought together to venture deep into the jungles of Carolinius to a place known as the Amber Altar. A shrine, a crypt, if you will, known to house an immensely powerful artifact. Once activated, this artifact has the potential to upset the balance between life and death in the region and maybe even the entire world. The temple is guarded by dangerous creatures, ancient puzzles, and possibly rival factions seeking the altar for their own dark purposes or coin purse type buffoonery. That seems like a good word. An afterthought based off what Fitz said. I'm pretty sure Skim Dad is here for community service. So we'll see.
I've never been caught doing anything wrong.
Anyways, I will put you guys on a map so you can all see each other. But your journey begins in where are my notes? They're there. Sorry. Your journey
That's one big goat.
that is a
Like a
big deal.
huge
Good.
fucking goat.
He can carry me even when I enlarge.
Hey, there you go.
Still,
Your
that's
journey-
one big fucking goat.
I know I've got you guys in a jungle right now on the maps because I didn't build a city map, but your journey begins in the city of Tartris. You are meeting with one Saria Valen, an elven scholar from the Emerald Collegium, at the local tavern to get information about the Amber Altar and your quest that you have been hired to go on. Saria Valen, a older but still fair elf, sits at the inn, sipping a small glass of wine. Well, what I know from my studies that the altar is best rumored to be somewhere deep within the Temple of Marthok. Site is shrouded with... Katie, you got a lot of feedback coming through. This site is known to be shrouded in necromantic energy, and the obsidian hand has been known to wander about the area, searching for the altar itself. For you see, the temple is somewhat difficult to find unless you know exactly what you're looking for.
And we do?
Well, you don't. But my companion, Denarius here, he gestures to the table next to yours. You notice a 4'5" dwarf clad in armor with a big shield and mace. He nods back. My companion, Denarius, there will accompany you as a guide. Having seen the Temple of Marthok, he will be able to get you there and assist you on your quest.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else I can assist any
Um,
of you with?
I'm gonna roll up next to the elf that they initially started talking to, and then get a little sippy sip of his wine. You know what I'm saying? Like sit down there and get a little sippy sip of that wine. Taste it out, and I'm saying, if your adventure is as good as your drink, we're in for a legendary time. And I'll quaff the rest of my wine and settle back and look the dwarf up and down for a minute. We'll hear what he has to say.
The dwarf just locks eyes and stares at you. As you set the wine glass back down, the elf just slides it back over to you. You may finish it. I'll get another one.
Might as well order two. We're here for a good time. We could die tomorrow.
Well, of course. Barkeep, bring around for the table. Any
Super
question-
content. I'm super content with that. I'll sit back and sippy sip on the oiled wine.
Any other questions I may be able to answer about your journey before you depart?
Yeah, he's the dwarf, right?
The one talking is an old
Is elf.
elven scholar.
Yeah. No, I meant the
One accompanying
Denarius.
you, yes,
Yes.
Denarius, he is a dwarf.
yeah. He's not getting cut in on the price for this, right?
The dwarf will speak up. No, I work for the Emerald Collegium. They pay me.
Okay.
Well, if nobody has any questions, it's early enough in the day to get a start. Denarius will lead the way, and I hope to see you all upon your return.
So this Daenerys Dwarf's going the whole way with us. Then he's going to keep us safe. Essentially, is that what I'm hearing? And is it a long journey to get where we're going?
It's a few days through the forest, through the jungle, rather. Really, it depends on how well we can find a path through the jungle. Could take 3 days, could take a week. About the same coming back. It's not exactly an easy trip. Jungle's not a easy place to be.
We have enough supplies. I mean, it's going to be hot there. Do we have enough fly swatters? Do we have anything that maybe keeps the bugs off of you? We have enough towels. Can we hire servants to carry, perhaps to carry some of our supplies? It seems like we might need more things. Are there donkeys we could rent, or someone? Do you have any animals we could use? I mean, this seems like quite the adventure, more than I have done. I've seen many things, but many times through learning.
Well, I mean, you should have enough rations for at least a week, and we'll find some food on the way. Donkeys are a no-go. We'll just have to clear a path for them. They're not nimble enough. And as far as you hiring a servant to carry your stuff, that's between you and your coin purse. I don't really give a shit.
Well, I mean, is there coin purse in what we're doing now? I guess I missed how much we were getting for this. I was busy ignoring a fine lady across the way.
You would have previously negotiated with the governor that hired you to a reward of 5,000 gold pieces and choice of a rare item from their treasury. So it's 5,000 split between the lot of you, and then you each get to pick one rare item out of their treasury upon completion of the job.
Gotcha. 5,000 split. And the likelihood of survival in this endeavor? I mean, it sounds dangerous.
Well, the jungle's dangerous no matter who you are or what you're doing, but you all came highly recommended.
Yes.
Recommended you if you weren't either legally obligated. He kind of eyes you up and down, Dane.
Okay. I've had about enough of the insults. I've never been charged guilty with any crimes. Okay, I understand what you're thinking. I'm here of my own volition for a little recompense.
Very fair enough. I just heard that one mention something about probation as he casually points over at Fitz.
Okay, too.
I nod solemnly.
I sigh heavily and finish like my second full goblet of the elven wine. I definitely don't know that I like going with these guys. I'm gonna look up this group and kind of take them in. Like, one of these people looks like they literally just came in out the forest. Is that at it? I mean, she's not dressed very well.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just I'm not paying attention to anything either. Just with the little bits of stone and twigs in my pocket.
And I promise I've never trusted a devil. I mean, look at him. He has horns. How do we know we can trust this guy? Where are you even from?
That's my business.
To trust you to watch my back, and you say that it's your business? You see what I mean? Call me the one here for subservience. The rest of you are here as well. 5,000 gold? 5,000 for the lot of us? Oh, we should have asked for more. Let's get this show on the road. And I'll like juggle a couple of balls. As per is my way.
Giggity, maybe.
Not in my eyes. I'm just juggling some balls. You guys might like that.
Are there like bugs flying around in this room by chance?
Make a perception check. Being a medieval style tavern in the backwatered edge of the forest, yes, there are fucking bugs.
Okay. Is there one anywhere near Skimdat?
I'm sure one will buzz by eventually.
Okay. I want to sling a dagger at that fly by his head.
Okay. You want to, like, slam it to the wall, I'm guessing, behind him?
Yeah, you got it. Well, I just want to hit it in general.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged dagger attack in the chat box. So your dagger flies through the air, taking off just a wisp of a hair. Dane, you're muted. Just a couple strands of Skimdat's hair before lodging in the wall. You missed the fly, though.
Oh.
Hey, with shots
Yeah.
like those, I'm sure we'll be safe. Perhaps your horn's shadow obstructed your vision.
You were complaining about bugs and needing fly swatters, and I saw the bug by your head as I walk over and yank my dagger out of the wall.
A worthy shot, then. I suppose we'll see exactly how good you are with that blade. I secretly used prestidigitation to clean Katie's clothes. What is her? Felwyn's clothes. Like I'd be like, prestidigitation real quick to clean those because she looks a little dusty.
What's your passive perception, Felwyn?
Always trying to get me in trouble. I'm just trying to be
17.
nice. I'm just trying to be nice.
You instantly notice that the earthy smell of your clothes has vanished, and you look down and the dirt and stuff that you're used to. Like, it's not that your clothes are dirty, but you have dirt on your clothes, and
they're worn.
It's just instantly gone.
I'm going to slowly look up at Skimdat.
I mean, probably down. Aren't you big?
Yeah, but I'm sitting, right?
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I was looking down, so my eyes are gonna move up slowly. Hold that stare for a little while. That's all.
Okay. I don't even really notice, to be honest. I'm just doing my thing. I skimp by. I'm like sprinkle a little cleanliness on the fur bowl. Make a little retort towards the demon horn dude. I have nothing to say. I mean, honestly, the other human dude looks fabulous. I might like kind of give him a little wink. Like nice ram. Looks like he's got some pretty big horns type thing.
He's a Goliath.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the token on Fitz's actual thing since he's up there. So he's a Goliath. So yeah, he's a big Goliath. Honestly, I feel like you're probably the best fit to help get this done. Just basically looking at your overall size and ability, and then you got that big old ram. So I guess we might be okay between the dwarf and you. Maybe I could trust at least somebody here.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? You're a Goliath and you're huge. You look competent.
Daenerys will stand up, but really he's hopping down from the stool he was sitting on. All right, we can do this on the way. You guys know how to walk and talk, but we need to get going if we want to make any progress by nightfall. Daenerys will give a nod to me and my fucking notes. Give a nod to Saria, and then turn and leave the tavern.
I'll follow.
I'll stand up slowly. Also follow.
Yeah, I mean it's time to go, right? I'll finish the carafe of wine and pour it in my thing in my goblet. Go ahead.
All right. The next 3 days are long, hot, sweaty, bug-filled jungle traipsing days.
Sounds nice.
Journey deeper and deeper and deeper into the jungle of Carolonius, which I need to write down because I just made up that name.
The jungle of Carolinius. I'm for it, really. We got this.
It is Coming up on evening time on the third day, as you're walking through the forest, Daenerys has informed you shouldn't be too far from the Temple of Marthok. Another hour or two up ahead, and you'll be at your quarry. As you
Okay.
journey into the jungle, he stops, holding his hand up quietly, signaling for all of you to hold. He slowly takes a few steps forward. He's looking around, seems to sniff the air a little bit. And just stands there.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Obviously, it looks like he's tracking something, so
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yep.
Okay. Fitz, you can hear movement in the trees on either sides of the group. Not an unusual thing over the last 3 days. You know, things live in the jungle. They're everywhere. So it's not unusual, but you do notice there are things moving all around the group, particularly off to the left and right.
Yeah, and I would just like to point out that the entire time that we've been traveling, I have been trying to befriend every single animal we've come across.
Okay.
Specifically took animal handling for this reason.
Okay. But you all stand there silently while Daenerys looks, sniffs, and then stands there just staring straight ahead. And after a moment, he slowly turns over his head over his shoulder and whispers something, which only Fitz will be able to hear with the perception rolls. And as soon as he whispers it, two black, shadowy creatures appear out of nothingness, grabbing onto Daenerys and dragging him off, kicking, screaming, and deeply into the jungle.
Can I get a shot off?
I am going to say no with a 9 perception.
I mean. Oh, okay. So I didn't even see it. That was my perception for that. I thought that was my perception for earlier when they were in the forest.
This all happened in a matter of like 12 seconds.
Okay. Fine.
Guys, we need to move.
can I mean, I saw him take off, grab him, and go. Can I
Anybody
grab
saying
my-
anything about that? Like, can we look again?
You all saw him get dragged off by these black, shadowy creatures, and you know.
But we didn't have time to even like cast like vicious mockery or something.
Nothing. Yeah, took him off that way.
Well, I was gonna say I got a longbow.
Okay. I am gonna say through the thick jungle, it'll be a -5 shot.
Okay.
Yes. Is it a -5 to their hearing if I cuss at them and they get hurt by my words, or no? I'm just asking for a friend.
The spell you're trying to cast, does it require you to see the target?
Vicious mockery. Probably.
If it requires you to see them, you're not going to be able to cast it because they're out of eyesight almost immediately.
See or hear within range. I mean, I hear them leaving, right?
You hear the movement of all three of them going through the forest, so you've got a 1
Kind
in
of
3
blanket
shot.
cast it at a disadvantage.
You've got a 1 in 3 shot. Well, technically a 2 in 3 shot.
Well, he's
hitting
getting
one of
taken.
them.
If I knock him out before they can question him, maybe that's good. So it doesn't really matter who I hit. I mean, I prefer to hit the shadows, but I mean, if I hit the dwarf, will I ever? No, he's probably dead anyway.
You might know. You might never see him again. You don't know.
Exactly. So, better to have tried and lost than not tried at all.
Yep. Yeah, if you
Read
want to
that
drop it
somewhere.
in the chat box, go for it. Mike, if you want to take a shot in the chat box, go for it.
Okay.
14.
Give me a second.
18.
Dang, is that -5 even?
Yeah.
Dang!
Yeah, and
Basic.
I didn't even argue the fact that I have sharpshooter, so I shouldn't have no negatives, but that's okay.
Oh, not sharpshooter.
Hmm.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here. That's a wisdom save. All right, both of you roll damage.
Hey, let's go.
What are you
Question.
what are you shouting out, Skimdat?
Hear the magic in my voice and tremble.
All right. What you got, Jeremy?
I was just gonna say, since I noticed them, would I have time to cast a spell before they disappeared?
You
Not
just cut shots off.
not before they disappear, but as they're moving away, you'd be able to.
Like when it's a bonus action spell.
Yeah, so it's the same scenario. Like the second they grabbed him and took 2 steps, they were out of eyesight. So you won't be able to see them, but they'll still be within somewhat of a proximity. What did you have in mind? Let's start with that and work backwards.
Hunter's Mark.
So Hunter's Mark requires you to see them,
Yeah.
and they are pretty much the second they grabbed him gone.
Plot armor be damned.
There was a I have ensnaring strike. Bonus action which you take immediately after hitting a creature with a weapon.
Yes, get him, King.
Oh, you rearranged. I was like, where the fuck are your spells?
I put them right next to the spell slots.
I see that now. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and drop that strength check. Well, what is
I gotta
What's-
have something to drop it on, but it's a DC 11.
whatever you hit succeeded.
Okay, so he doesn't get restrained, but that's okay.
And make sure you mark off a spell slot.
It's done.
All right. You stand in the forest as the sounds of Daenerys getting dragged off fade, and the sounds of the jungle resume.
Daenerys. You know.
Gonna run after him.
Oh yeah. Well, he seems gone at this point. I'm just saying. I don't see him.
Okay.
He was our way to find the place, though, right? Like that's how we
Right.
were supposed to get somewhere.
One of the last conversations you guys had to him, I'll reiterate, was that you were heading in the right direction, which was the way that he got dragged off in, and you were hopefully only an hour from the temple, if not.
So just an hour this direction. All right, let's maintain. Let's chase that direction. Maybe we can save him before he's dead. I suppose we can follow. Can you guys follow their tracks? This wood's got me all turned around.
Well, yeah, if they're dragging him, there's got to be drag marks. So, yeah, I'm down for trying to follow.
They were not dragging him.
What do you call it? Pulling?
It's one of those weird situations. Like they grabbed him by the arms and they were dragging him, but he wasn't dragging on the ground.
They lifted his ass up and
Well.
took off.
What are you trying to do there, Fitz?
Tracking.
Tracking. Okay. So
hope.
you followed Daenerys' footsteps up to where he
Boy.
was, and nothing. There are no footsteps, no drag marks. You move a little bit, search a little bit deeper. You're able to find an occasional twig that has been snapped, as if something moved past it.
I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay, beautiful. Everyone make
Same.
perception checks for
Yeah.
me.
This is not my greatest skill yet.
God, Felwyn.
5.
Beautiful.
It's worried.
Felwyn and Merkin. How do you pronounce that, Mike?
Mercon, but Merc's
Mercon.
fine.
Okay. Okay, so Felwyn and Merc. You walk, and you're only maybe a minute or two down the path from where Daenerys got taken. And you both just smell a rot on the air. And hear something bigger take a step. Not quite take a step, but like readjust its weight up ahead.
How far up ahead?
Maybe 40 feet. Like it's just
Oh.
on the other side of the thicket that you're in front of.
I will raise up my hand and do a shh to everybody.
As everybody quiets down, you hear a soft coming from the same direction.
Does that sound like pain or fatigue or pleasure? What?
It sounded...
Dangerous.
I would say you've been on enough journeys being a level 7 type that it sounds like some type of undead spectral entity doing their death
Okay.
moan.
Okay.
Have
You
my
hear- Go ahead.
I have my bow at the ready,
Okay.
arrow notched, walking forward.
All right.
I'm gonna inspire the devil. Go get him, you sharp one bastard. And that way you feel inspired, so you can have a little D8 inspiration there, Mike.
Thank you.
Merc, sorry.
Merc, if you were going to step forward, go ahead and move.
Okay, so we're heading in this direction, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. As you get right there, you stand with your bow ready. You hear the dun, dun. Through the thicket, bear with me, I got all the shit for regular Friday on here. It's being a pain in the ass. You see a bone naga, closely followed by two spectral entities that look curiously like the ones that just dragged Daenerys off, step out of the thicket. The bone naga lets out a deep, infernal voice that none of you understand. And as the whites begin to shift and angle as if they're going to fly forward, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Before that happens, can I yell something at him?
You could yell like as they were walking out of the brush, yes.
Perfect. So I can see them and they can hear me.
Yep.
All right, vicious mockery on the bone one. Then just go back to hell, you skinny bones.
Okay.
DC 14. Wisdom save for it.
You should be able to drop it right on.
Oh, I can drop it on him now because they're here. There we go. He succeeded, so he doesn't even care. If they're going forward, then can I go back there after I yell that and like run away?
Yeah, you'd be able to get a quick run.
I'm definitely gonna have to run away because I am not cut out for any of that stuff. But I did get a nat 20 on my initiative. Let's go. Do you need me to drop the Bardic Inspiration on you, Mike?
I can remember. If you want to drop it so it's there, go for it. But I can remember either way.
There you go.
All right.
Thank
Now
you.
it actually.
What size is your inspiration?
It's a D8.
D8. Okay. All right. Well, with that, Skimdat, you are up first.
Cool. I definitely think that it's a perfect time to bust out my highest level spell. But I don't know what that is yet. So I'll just do Mind Sliver on the... No, why would I do that? I don't have anything. Well, I don't have any weapons to throw at it or anything like that. I just have to basically just do what I gotta do. Mind Sliver works. I'll use that on the big bone guy, the Naga.
All right. He succeeds.
It succeeds. Okay, I should have known better. That's my round minus moving away some more. I am not staying up near any of that. That sounds awful.
All right. And that's your turn?
Yar.
All right. Felwyn.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and try to cast web around the big bony guy anchored to trees at the corners. So he's inside of it.
All right. So web gives you a 20-foot cube. Should be yay big. You want it centered right on him like that?
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get one of the whites, your choice.
That one then.
That one, 49?
Yep.
Or 19, rather.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and target both of them. Hold left control and left click. And drop the save on them. And they both fail.
Oh yeah. So do I put both effects on them?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll double check that for you.
Fire diff.
Let's see.
Oh, the restrained is...
Starts his turn there. So yeah, they're both gonna get restrained.
Okay.
And I think that's... Yeah, that's it. And then you need
Oh,
to put the
there's
concentration.
put that
you
on
put
myself.
The concentration on yourself, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, that's your action.
I have no idea what kind of bonus actions I have, so I'm going to also, how do I...
I think the only bonus actions you would have would be like healing word if you took it.
I do have healing word, I think.
Yeah.
No.
But no,
I don't.
nobody's hurt. No, you don't have healing word, but nobody got hurt, so.
Right. Okay. Are these in fact large rocks in the landscape?
Yeah, it is a jungle, so there are large rocks, trees, bushes, all sorts of foliage everywhere.
Okay, I will duck behind a large rock near me.
Okay. There happens to be one right behind you there.
Perfect.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Mark.
Okay. Well, so I have assassinate.
Yep.
Surprising strikes during the first round of each combat. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn.
Yep.
So, would I know it if shoot? I can shoot things in a web, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot the Bone Devil.
Okay.
Let's see, right there.
That'll hit.
Okay. And my
So it's advantage, so you'll get
yeah
your
sneak
sneak
attack.
attack, and
Yeah.
then drop the assassinate damage rogue on yourself, because that'll give you extra damage equal to your rogue level.
Yeah. All right.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, 23 points of damage.
All right. And then I have 30 movement, so I'm going to back off underneath this tree
All right.
and use my bonus action to try and hide behind said tree.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Gonna come up to their turn. They need to beat a 15 with athletics to no longer be restrained. Bone Devil is going to break free. And 10, 15. Right up next to you, Fitz. Are you mounted, Fitz?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put your token right there, then.
Okay.
Giant Goliath on a goat. Jesus.
A giant goat. It's a large creature.
All right. Well, first two attacks are going to go at your mount. First one's with a claw, and he crits.
Ew.
Max damage. Second one with claw. I thought he was going to crit again. It does hit. And then third one with a stinger goes up to you, Fitz. That hits. That's nasty. You succeed, so no poison. And that is going to end his turn. The white, 19, also breaks out of the web. Starts making his way over that way. And Fitz, you're up.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you and your goat can take turns at the same time.
Okay. Let's see.
That hits. Uh, 17 points of damage.
I'm sorry, did the number 19 guy, did he make a save to get out of the web?
So they don't make a save to get out. They make a strength athletics check to break free.
Okay. So you
And
did that.
yeah, and he beat
Okay. I missed that part.
it. Your second swing misses.
Do anybody still use their action to do that? Do those things? Break out of
Oh.
webs, things like that?
Good call. Yep, so I have to give all of that back to Fitz and Sir Horny. Because he used his action to break free. Good call, thank you.
Oh, that's
not
a
a problem.
That's a dex save too for that one. No.
That's
Action.
if
You
they
did an
enter,
action.
yeah.
Okay.
If they enter the web, they have to make a dex save to not get restrained.
And then it's
to break free. They use an action to make a strength athletics check.
Okay, cool.
So, all right, that's your 2 attacks there, Fitz. Your goat has a ram attack if you want him to use that.
I do.
All right. That misses. Anything else for you?
Since I'm mounted, would I have had advantage on those attacks?
Yep. Go ahead and re-roll that second one, see if you get it. Nope.
Yep.
But you didn't crit, so according to the fumble table, you're embarrassed.
It's true.
All right, anything else for your turn?
No. No, I don't think so.
All right. That ends his turn. Already did that. Skimdat.
Ah, yes, the Bone Devil, my oldest enemy. So I'm super helpful. So firstly, I'll use my bardic cantrip Cape in the Wind to billow my cape behind me before I say things, so it, like, billows up all good and like flows in the wind behind me all eloquently and sweet. And I'll just yell out across over to the Bone Daddy that I've seen more skeletons than him with flesh on their bones, with more flesh on their bones, like. And then that's basically just another vicious mockery attempt because I'm super, super good at all kinds of combat.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that this is my forte.
He succeeds.
Unfortunately, though, he's heard that one before, and I get it, so that is my action.
Okay.
You're welcome. So
nothing else for your turn?
No, I mean, I'm not. There's no one on me. I've used a bonus action and a vicious mockery. I feel pretty. I'm tired, to be honest. Like, that was a lot of work to have to make my cape billow and to try and mock a skeleton that can't basically doesn't even care about me. Like, probably has no brain left. I'm taxed.
Felwyn, you are up.
At least you guys are here with power. Sheesh!
Let's try. Let's try stepping out from behind this rock here. Let me try Ray of Sickness on white number 19.
All right. Ray of Sickness.
Don't look good. Missing.
It does miss.
Cool. And I will.
Make sure you mark off your spell slots as you go to.
Mhm. Yes. I'll hide back behind the rock. Probably won't do good, but
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
nope.
All right, Merc, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Let's
Sorry, you are hidden for the moment.
Okay. So okay, so let's I'm going to shoot the Bone Devil again.
Okay.
He's within 5 feet of Fitz, so that gives me advantage, yeah?
Oh, you were hidden, so you would have gotten advantage regardless.
Okay. That works. Make sure I use the right one here. Yeah, this one.
That is going to hit.
Okay. So that should give me my
Sneak attack.
sneak attack for sure.
And you should get an extra D8 from your Colossus Slayer as well.
Yes, yeah.
Which it should do automatically. We'll see. It was already on there once. Take that
Oh,
off.
was it?
Yeah, you already got it on there.
Well, you want to take the second one off so I don't give extra damage then?
I just did. So you
Thank
should
you.
roll 2d8, 2d6. Let's see if it works.
All right. This one.
Hey, it worked. That 16 points of damage.
Now, quick question.
Yeah.
I actually have which one is it? Savage Attacker. So I can re-roll attack damage dice.
You can.
So can I do that for? Is it just one of them, or do I have to do them all over?
So it's the weapons. That's tricky because it says the weapons damage, but technically you did all the damage from the weapon.
Its exact wording is once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage dice twice.
Yeah, no,
and use either roll.
I'm trying to determine if you should be able to re-roll all of that to try and get a higher number, or only re-roll the 1d8.
Yeah, because the rest is just
It's
bonus.
additional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
for this session, you can re-roll all of it, and
ooh.
we'll look into and make a bigger determination on that later.
Okay. Well, I will start with 2 d8s and then I'll give you 2 d6s.
Okay. 10 is definitely higher than 5, so that's an additional 5 points there.
Oh, sure.
And that's lower.
Yeah.
So
just stick with that then. Okay. And with that, we'll move 30 feet over this way, and with my bonus action, I will be trying to hide again.
all right, go ahead and make another stealth check. All right, do a nice power slide into the brush and then low crawl a little bit, popping up behind a tree.
You got it.
And you are hidden. Is that it for your turn?
That is it for my turn.
All right, now we're on to Bone Daddy. He's gonna take a claw at your mount Fitz. Hitting. Claw at you. Missing. And he's gonna try and sting you with his tail. Missing. Apparently I had a good round the first round and that's it. The white.
I'm okay with that.
5 comes right around the rock. Alright, it is going to do a life drain on you first, or attempt to, but miss. So it's got a longsword attack coming your way, which misses. And that is its turn. Fetz. That's gonna miss. That will hit.
And since that's an undead, it should actually be an extra D8.
Let me just confirm. He is not undead.
The Bone Devil is not an undead or a...
Nope.
Oh, you take that off me. I hit the wrong button. It's not a fiend or an undead.
He is a fiend, but he's not an undead.
Okay, well that does it to fiends and undead.
Okay, go ahead and roll that d8 in the chat box. I will add it onto him. Extra 5 points. Alrighty.
I think we're weakening him.
Anything else for your turn?
No, because that was my action and bonus.
Just ram for Sir Horny.
Yep, Sir Horny will ram. That's what Hornies do.
That is going to miss. Alright, that brings us to 31. Comes over here. Merc, glancing out from behind the tree, you'll be able to see the one white attacking Felwyn and the other one, like, looking for you, thinking you are still here. Skimdat.
Well, I mean, I've been doing really well. I feel like I've helped quite a bit so far. And maybe like it does look like the big Goliath maybe has the big Bone Daddy underway as well, and he seems to be doing fine. So I think what I'll do is I'll see if I can help the strange, now redirtied woodland creature with this white creature. I will yell over at it. Let's see, what will I go? White. Yeah, I'm not close enough to smell it. I'll go a little bit. I'll go a little bit closer. Like I'll just take 15-foot step closer.
You have to be within smelling range of.
I just
Without?
want to make sure. I just want to smell it to see for sure. And say, you look like a grave. You just crawled out of a grave, and you smell like it too. And I'll cast Mrs. Mockery at him. Try to get a whiff. No big deal. No big deal. He succeeded.
Succeeds.
Since he's done, I'll continue down this path a little bit more.
Beautiful.
See,
Before
that's
you continue down the path, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Great, just because, right?
Yeah.
11.
Oh, beautiful. You are going to get stopped in your tracks, and as you look down, a skeleton has grabbed onto your ankle as it pulls itself up out of the ground.
I scream like a little girl.
You will not be grappled, but it
Can
will
I kick
stop.
it?
It will stop your movement for flavor,
Okay.
yes, but not to damage
Okay.
it.
As a reaction, I start stomping on it.
All right.
I have a bonus action. I will use Bardic Inspiration on Felwyn.
Okay. So, Katie, you'll have a D8 at your disposal for any attack, saving throw, or ability check.
You there, Blue Dog Lady! You're looking mighty fine in battle. Continue, please.
Dog like
All right. Anything else for you, Dane?
It's got me! Hurry, you brutes! Kill that other thing and get this skeleton off my foot!
That's you, Katie.
I'm going to got a shocking grasp for number 19 here. Try to get this guy off of me.
All right. That is going to hit. Hold on 1 second before you roll damage, because
Needs
I know
2.
for a fact I didn't. Yeah, it needs 2d8. So left click and hold the damage until the dice appear, and then right click once while you're holding left click to add an extra die to it.
Left click.
Or actually, here, hold on. I'll just. There, because I was right there. You just do
Okay.
it regular.
Appreciate it. And then I am. I'm getting out of his way.
All right. And it can't take
Let's see.
opportunity attacks because of the shocking grasp.
Right. I think I have 30. I think I want to go there. Yep, that's where I want to go.
All right.
Um,
Anything else?
maybe. I want to use one of the hidden steps that I get as a bonus action. Become invisible until my next turn.
That's right. All right, so just put that effect on yourself.
Got it.
You are invisible for till the start of your next turn. Anything else for this turn?
Nope.
All right, Merc, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Let's do. Okay, so I'm sneaky right now, so
Yep, you're
I
hidden.
get advantage.
Advantage on, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so I am going to take a shot at white number 31.
Okay. That hits.
Hits. So there's going to be some sneak attack involved in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's wounded, so I get my
Your 1d8, yeah.
1d8. I can click the button, right?
You don't have the 1d8 on you.
I do now. Okay.
Now you do.
Okay. Yes.
19 points of damage.
All right. And I forgot about this last time, but I have weapon mastery for longbows, which
It
has a
slows
slow
them down by
property.
10 feet. Yep, I'm tracking.
Yep. Okay.
And then, did you want to re-roll for your savage attacker on that?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, is this Bone Devil?
Holy shit.
Roll your
That's right, I
2d6
forgot
as
about
well. You rolled a 19. The exact same thing. Well, no, it actually, that would come out to 23. So you get an extra 4 points on him.
All right.
Sorry, Jeremy, what was your question?
I just realized I should have been forcing this guy to roll against becoming prone.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
We will do that the next time around. All right. You try to do the same power slide move as before. And as you go to power slide into the brush, there was a rock right there that you didn't see. And you're now just... You're not prone, but you end up lying on the ground with a rock that stopped your power slide. And you look, and both the whites are locked onto you.
Yeah, I meant to do that. I wanted to get their attention. Whatever. Move on.
All right. It is Bone Daddy's turn. What was the prone thing? Was that...
Basically, he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, which would be DC 15 after I hit him.
That's because of topple?
Topple, yeah.
Yep, got it. Okay, yep, we will be on that for future.
Yep, forgot about that till you
That's
started
why
talking
we're
about
one-shotting the new handbook to learn.
Yep.
All right, it is Bone Daddy's turn. Claw for Sir Horny. Oh, he hit. He is gonna claw you, Fitz. Missing. And he's gonna sting Sir Horny this time.
I am gonna do my Storm's Thunder and cause 1d8 lightning damage to him.
Okay.
When he hits me.
Oh, he missed you.
Didn't he hit me the first one?
No, that was the mount.
Oh, he hits her. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. So, yeah. So he claws out, hitting Sir Horny. Goes to claw you, and you like duck down, and he swings over your head, and then his tail stinger flips around, catches Sir Horny on the backside, perishing him.
You mean he poked him in the ass and he died?
Yeah, pretty much.
See, this is why you don't use the back door, man.
And that...
Is he like dead? He's gone?
So you would know from traveling with Fitz that he's a summoned mount.
Oh,
So
okay.
He just like poofed into midair because he was magically summoned.
Okay.
And that brings us to white 19, locked on over here. 30. Skeleton is going to spend his turn finishing standing up and engaging with Skimdat. Fitz, you're up. No more advantage on your attacks.
That is what you think. I am going to okay, let me look up something here real quick. Here we are.
Jeremy, you get one reroll. It's claimed by a chat member.
Awesome. Thank you, Pam.
She says you're welcome.
Because there's something in here I thought I saw, and I just wanted to sorry, just bear with me 1 second here. Okay, so I am going to apply Vow of Enmity.
All right.
Because this feature no longer needs to be used as an action and instead can be applied when you attack.
Yep. It just burns a channel divinity in the process.
Right. Which I'm not sure where that is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'll mark that off.
Beautiful.
And so I am going to attack his big bony ass. And I am going to
That hits.
bonus action Divine Smite.
It's 19 points of damage. And what type of save was that for him?
It is a DC 15 dexterity save.
He succeeds.
Okay.
That hits. 19 points of damage. And we'll give him another save. That time he fails. He goes prone.
All right. Okay. Let's see here.
So that was your
What is
action.
Okay, what is my movement? 35. Okay, so then I am going to move over there while he is prone.
Alright, he is going to try to claw out at you. It'll just be at disadvantage. And he misses.
Alright,
That's your
so I am all
35.
up in this skeleton's face to get him off of the scat man.
Alright. And that's it for your
And that
turn?
will be my turn. Yep.
I like that. Scatman.
Scatman dude.
15, 20, 30. Scatman, you're up.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. I've been over here fighting all these monsters by myself for a long time at this point. Let's see. So I will just go ahead and use my partial, move or whatever to pull out my short sword. Or I have just a dagger, don't I? Yeah, I just have a dagger. So
In the new handbook, you get what's called a quick action. So quickly drawing a weapon or stowing it is free action. But anything beyond that, then we have to go into mechanic usage. So you can draw your dagger, no questions asked.
cool. all questions aside, I'm gonna swoop in there with my dagger and brain this skeleton and say something along the lines of, "You look better as a pile of bone rubble," and I'll slap him with that. Oof,
Oh,
You hit.
oof. That
Man.
roll from the 1 over was not pleasant. Like it was not.
I thought it was gonna roll back to the 1. It looked like it was going to.
It made no freaking sense. All right, so 6 damage to the dude with that. I have a bonus action. I will caress slightly the Goliath's arm and say, "My hero, finish him!" and grant bardic inspiration to him as well.
All right, that
Does he have it on twice?
He should only have it once.
He's got 2 little shaky guys on him. But I give it to Mike and I give it to
Oh, that's because
Katie's.
he has Aura of Protection up.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay. I have to run and grab my other kid real quick. I'll be back in probably 10 minutes. Maybe you might have to do 1 round for me.
Okay, no problem.
All right, be back.
All right. Ending his turn, Felwyn, you reappear.
okay. I will throw a ray of frost at White 31 as I see him going toward presumably Merc.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm not hitting at the moment.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to not crit.
So you can't negate a crit with a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Well, does it matter because it's a spell?
It depends on the DM. In this scenario, no, it won't matter.
I know what you're trying to avoid, Katie. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
It's not gonna blow back at you or anything here. So.
Okay.
No, she just doesn't want to end up making a list like Becca does. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I didn't. No, I'm not gonna do that tonight. It's a 1-shot.
Okay.
It's funnier in campaigns when you can keep tallies and keep seeing the same person do it over and over again. But... All right. Anything else for your turn, Katie?
I'm gonna scoot down here and hide behind my rock again.
Okay. Well, that was probably the quickest 10 minutes I've ever seen.
I don't have to. No, I don't have to go yet. They're gonna text me a little bit. I'll try to go to the top after my turn at the top, so I don't miss anything.
All right. Well, Merc, you are up.
Okay, so
clearly not hidden this round, so no advantage.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay. That is A-okay because I have plans. If I can get this thing to move. Wow, that's really, really tiny. Yes, that works.
Yep. You can hit all 3. Don't know what you're planning, but you can hit all 3.
Actually, I'm using a spell. I'll be using Fog Cloud.
Okay.
20-foot radius, and a point I choose gets giant, heavily obscured fog.
Okay. Beautiful.
Lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 hour, or until a strong wind.
Yep. So their perception checks will be at disadvantage. Ranged attacks against them from outside the fog going in will also be at disadvantage.
Yeah, except for anybody who happens to have blind sight.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't think is anybody in this group, but yeah.
I do.
You know, within 10 feet of you.
Yes.
So you got to be within 10 feet of the target to be able to see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's my move. And there's my self check. So as far as they know, my ass is up there.
Maybe. Give me a second. I'll let you know.
That's my intended game plan, anyways.
Nope. They got no clue. Unless any of them have blind sight, which I'm checking right now. Nope. Yep. They don't know where you are. So you're hidden for your next round.
Awesome.
That brings us to the Bone Devil's turn. Beautiful. He is gonna go. Five. Look right, left. See little Felwyn sitting behind a rock. Take one step towards her.
Little. Excuse me.
Sorry, Felwyn. When I hear the name Felwyn, I just think of like the teenage Viking girl who gets like that one hit crit in the movies. And that's 15, 25, 30. Skelly Boy is going to take his swing and miss. Fitz, you're up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That will hit. That will utterly crush and crumble this skeleton as your maul strikes down on it. It's like playing whack-a-mole. The skeleton popped up, you hit it with your maul, and it went right back down.
Nice.
Lovely.
Quick run across the battlefield. You still get advantage against the Bone Naga. Or, sorry, the Bone Devil. That will hit.
Dang, you had that advantage. Shit.
I'm going to bonus action Divine Smite.
Okay. That will do it.
Yep. And then I am moving my Vow of Enmity to the white. Number 19.
Okay. You still have
Apparently
5
that's
feet of
that's
movement
movable
as
now.
well.
Oh. That oh no, that's and
Yeah, I'll let you kitty corner it.
okay. Standing between him and Felwyn.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's literally everything I have.
All right. Beautiful. Steps out here. Sees the web, sees the fog. 20, 30. Does not know you're there, Merc.
Okay.
Scatman.
Do.
Well, as I can see here, they're doing a good job. I mean, I probably should, just hang back. I don't want to draw the attention to me at all. But I do think that white deserves a little something. So I will yell over and viciously mock him and say, "Your presence is as welcome here as the plague in a city." And I gotta viciously mock the white.
He fails.
Yo, what? Let's go.
Make sure
He
you do
does
your level 5.
Does not like
damage on
this.
it.
Psychic. Take this psychic damage, you fiend. 5
Yep.
quick damage to his melancholy, and then he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
Roll one more d6. Your level 6 character, so it's 2d6.
Yo, let's get another one after it real quick here. Psychic.
Boom. 8 points total. Yeah, so you yell out at the white, and you see him just kind of like cringe. You know, like how you'd cringe at a dad joke. Just.
But he knows he's not welcome here. That's what matters to me right now. I've let him know his space.
And Felwyn, you're up.
Opportunity attacks. If somebody were to be pulled into somebody else's base.
No, so we have previously talked about it and determined
It's-
that to get an opportunity attack, the creature has to willingly move
Willingly
out of your
move.
space.
Okay.
Unless the spell or ability you're using specifically says this will cause opportunity attacks, because I think there's like
Okay.
1 or 2 scenarios where that applies.
Okay. I will throw some fire bolts, I think, at 31. A firebolt.
All right.
So that is correct. Okay.
Yeah, I redid all your damages, so you're good.
Okay. Oof.
It does not hit. You do have that D8 if you want to try to
That,
tack it on
yep.
to hit him.
We'll do that.
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Flick. Ooh.
Max damage. What's
Dig
up?
it.
Ooh.
20 points. This firebolt that almost resembles a fireball flies past you, Merc, and as you see it, you go, oh shit, and duck. And then you just hear the boom of the firebolt hitting. You're like, oh, that wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But you look up and you see the white, like the ring wraiths in Lord of the Rings, glashing at the flames. Anything else for your turn, Felwyn?
I think I'll back up just a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. I think I'm going to stand right next to this big friend. Nope, that's
right.
it. I'm good.
Merc, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my shot.
Okay. You are hidden, so advantage against whatever you shoot at. That'll hit.
Yes. Okay, so we get the Colossal Slayer in there. I'll throw that sneak attack in there.
Oh.
And damage.
That will do it.
All right, and then I'm gonna move to the edge, inside the edge of my fog cloud, and I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Stealth with advantage.
I kind of figured the fog was gonna
It's heavily
Give me that.
obscured. It's not a magical. You can't see into it. He can still see in there. It's just exceedingly difficult for him to do so, or more difficult. You are hidden though.
okay,
So.
and that's it.
All right. That brings us to the white's turn. Who was right here. Try a life drain first. Which natty ones, if you want to take a strike, attack of opportunity against him fits.
I do.
Hits. And that kills him. So he runs up, or kind of hovers over you with his hand outstretched. You can see the green necrotic energy arcing at his fingertips. And you just kind of sidestep and come down with your maul, completely obliterating him.
Nice.
And with that, we
Beautiful.
come out of initiative, or out of combat, rather.
Do none of us have damage?
No, none of you took any hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
I let the fog
for-
cloud go, and
Yeah. For
Sir Horny.
Sir Horny.
Yeah.
I tell you, I have the worst luck with pets.
For mechanic purposes, Sir Horny has been around for a number of days, and the use recharges after a long rest, so you would be able to resummon him if you wanted to.
Yeah, I will do that. Well, first I'll check, make sure everybody's okay, nobody took any damage, and then once I know everyone's okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and summon him.
okay.
With the snap of your fingers, the only person to take damage during that encounter reappears. I'm definitely
Well,
imagining
he's-
one of the screaming goats from Thor: Love and Thunder, by the way.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can figure out which direction they came from.
Yep.
Because I'm assuming whichever direction they came from is which way we're heading.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
9.
You're
9.
not. You're not sure.
Do you tell us that you're doing that?
Yes.
Okay, I will also try to help you out. And
Yeah, so Merkin and Felwyn, you kind of walk around a little bit. You're looking at tracks, and Merc, you look up, and man, this fight really just like scattered all the footprints. It's hard to tell which way they came from. And Felwyn points, goes, "What about the big clear path where they broke all the branches off the trees, heading to the northeast, the same direction they dragged off Daenerys?"
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's that too. I mean, I just thought maybe they could have came from multiple directions. That's all.
I'll just pat Merc on the arm. Head off in the northwest direction.
I follow. Just yeah, that's what it is.
All right. You march onward through the jungle. Over the next 20, 30 minutes.
I'm gonna strum on my lute gently and,
Okay.
cascade some music over the party as we travel along. Sing a little ditty about our adventures against the undead busters and the missing dwarf.
Right on. About 20 minutes has passed. The sun setting, starting to cool off a little bit, which isn't very much here in the nice humid jungle. And as it's starting to dim, you see a light up ahead. And you move a couple branches to try and clear some of the obstructiveness, and you can see the Temple of Morkoth. A large stone structure surrounded, buried deep within the forest, with a single torchlight illuminating the entryway to the temple.
Well, that looks ominous.
Bear with me.
I see it, and I look at it and say, I think that's where we have to go. I'm pretty sure, you guys, we may have made it.
I was gonna say, yeah, he did say that we were close to where we're heading, so
Well, I gotta go get this kid. I'll be back.
All right, I got you. All right. You approach the structure. Before you stands two large stone doors illuminated by a single torch. The emblem of Morgoth encrusted into the door, carved into the door, rather.
Do we know, is Morgoth like a deity or?
I'm probably saying the wrong word. Marthok, not Morgoth. Morgoth is an actual deity in D&D and not a friendly one. This is the Temple of Marthok. That's my bad.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question.
Is he like a deity or just like a local bad guy that made
No.
good?
Marthok was a hermit of his age who he was a druid who I'm making this up on the fly, bear with me. He was a druid who firmly believed in do no good, do no evil, let whatever's going to happen happen to maintain
Sounds
the
like my kind of
balance.
guy. Are we related? Because
Besides the
He was very much a life comes from death type druid person who created this temple.
okay, besides those markings, is there anything else? Anything that needs to be read? You know, markings.
Nothing of note. You can tell that it's dwarven architecture because they do the best stonework in all of D&D. But
Okay.
nothing really sticks out in terms of words or meaning or symbolism.
Okay. How about ways to open the door? Handles.
Well, it's a double door, and there's a hinge, 2 hinges on each door. There aren't any handles or anything. It might be a push. You never know.
so take the hinge pins out and we'll just knock the doors down.
How about we just push the door, see what happens? I push the door.
Beautiful.
You know-
push the door and it swings open.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, when Goliaths go to get tattoos, do they have to go to Dwarven Craftsman?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Funny.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. If nobody else is, yeah, I'm gonna march my butt right on in there.
You step in, you see a long chamber with structural pillars on either side. A large central brazier burns along with some torches along either wall to the left and right. The wall along the left is solid. You do see another door at the far end. I'll ping it here. Right there. This door has a engraved sculpture of the head of Cthulhu, which you would recognize.
I will also reverently enter.
I will not so reverently enter.
Scanman is skadooting as he enters it. Do 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 do. Let's get this shit fucking over with.
Does Sir Horny fit in?
He will be able to squeeze through the door once people are in and out of the way.
Cool.
What are you guys doing?
Dane says he enters nervously.
Nervously
Nervous
skeeting. Skeeting, I'm sure is what he meant.
Looking around.
Yeah. You see what I described. The head of Cthulhu on the far door is so well carved, it almost seems alive with the flickering torchlight, like the tentacles are moving.
I'm just going to go ahead and make the assumption that it is alive then and be ready for it to attack me.
Okay.
Did I hit it with me hammer?
If you want to cross the hallway to do so.
Is that like a big burning brazier there in the center, I'm assuming?
Sure is.
How heavy does that brazier look?
That brazier looks about as heavy as the structure itself, as it is built up from the floor. So it would require massive amounts of construction work to separate the brazier from the floor and make it movable.
Oh,
I'm gonna go scope the rest of the room while he's playing with the fire.
Okay. Perception or investigation, your choice.
doing.
Beautiful. As you get to this far end, as you cross the entryway, you'll see the same thing that Felwyn saw with the torchlight flickering off Cthulhu's head, almost making the tentacles move and seem alive. As you get to the far end, you'll notice that the head is not alive. It is a carved statue, and it's just a trick of the eye, making it look like it's moving. But as you get to where you're standing right now, a voice will come out of the mouth of Cthulhu. If you want to enter, tell me what I am, for I am always hungry, devouring all in sight. If you feed me, I will live, but if you give me drink, I will die.
You're fire.
As you say the word, the doors slowly creak open with the loud thudding of stone on stone, revealing the next
Eat that, Gallon. What the fuck? Sorry.
It's all right.
I have some ill harbored feelings about that episode. I'm sorry.
Revealing the next room. As you kind of glance in, you can tell this was clearly a burial chamber at some point. Or still is a burial chamber. There are large structural pillars as well as burial tombs spread throughout the entirety of the room.
Okay, so seeing the graves ahead, I'm gonna be like, I hope the dwarf didn't end up in one of those. I think I figured out where we need to go, guys, and I'm gonna start walking that way.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
Following.
Once I see in here, I'm gonna say a prayer to Saloon to, guide any souls still stuck here to their release.
Yeah, as you all step in the room, you see more of the same. The walls have hand-carved, like, urn shelves, if that makes sense. So there's little rectangular slots, and in each one is a pot or an urn with a nameplate on it. There are 2 doors in this room. The first one being here, the second one being here. Both look like regular wooden doors. However, this one has reinforcement plating on it. So it has like metal iron bars that are bolted onto it to make it a little bit stronger.
I'm heading that way. Hi.
Okay. Let's hold that first movement. Give everybody else a chance to move in.
Okay.
Follow. Nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to be.
I think I'm more heading towards that first door, the just the regular wooden one without the reinforcement.
Okay. And Scatman will be skadooty right along there. As you enter this chamber, the door will slowly start to close once all of you have entered. Upon its final doom, as it thuds shut, you feel a slight tremor in the ground.
Looking for movement from anything like lids.
Make a perception check.
Sure. 10.
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't see
Well,
anything.
then I'm going to keep moving forward. I want to go towards the reinforced door.
As you make that dash, Fitz, you will notice the lid of the coffin is going to slide open.
Which one?
I'm going to show you right now.
Oh, okay.
You catch it finishing its slide open, and just as the lid dunks over, a flesh golem stands up out of it. I need everybody to roll initiative once more, please. I need more screen space. Oh, Dane's back.
Welcome back, Dave.
I rolled. Oh, you re-rolled it. Perfect. You got a higher.
I don't
number.
know that you saw or not, but I saw I was preparing to attack in battle.
I see it now. All right. Well, that works out perfectly because you are first in the initiative.
Yeah, but do I get a surprise attack off on its hand when it's coming out?
No, because it's not surprised. It
You
knew you guys
didn't
were
see
here. That's why it woke up.
I'm pretty stealthy. Okay. I was nervously entering, hanging back. Maybe it saw them. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Get back in your bone locker, you fiend! And I'm gonna vicious.
All right. It fails with advantage. 10 points of damage.
All right, 10 points of damage, and now it has disadvantage. Let's rock and roll.
All right, that it for you.
And then, do my bardic inspirations reset? Do we take a short rest or anything?
Nope, still
No, we
within
did
an hour.
not.
So everybody who had one
Still has them.
remaining still has him. So that's
Okay, cool.
Merc and Fitz have them.
So Katie used hers?
Yep.
Cool, all right, good. All right. That's it.
All right, Merc, you're up.
Okay.
It has been damaged, so your Colossus will apply.
Yeah. My assassinate should kick in too, right?
Yep, because it hasn't had a turn yet. I gotta reset the round counter.
Okay.
It hits.
Okay. Okay. Let me get all this. Okay. So that's for my damage. And then Mika deck. And Colossus Slayer.
Boom. There you go.
Okay. Here we go.
22 points.
Okay. And we'll do damage. Reroll here, see what we get.
20 plus 8 is 28, so I'll give it an additional 6.
Alright, and just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go hang out over here in the corner.
Alright. Anything else?
Just
for your
get a
turn?
little distance. No. No.
All right, Fitz.
Let's see here.
I will venture to say, with your mount being a giant goat and you being a Goliath, the ceiling is too low for you to be mounted in here.
I'm gonna move up to there. And I really should have selected some spells. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stay right there, kind of making myself look threatening.
Okay.
And then my goat.
So he gets 40 feet of movement. If he moves 20 feet straight and then hits with the ram attack on the same turn, the target will take an extra 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a move there.
Okay.
Yep.
That it for him?
He's gonna hold his action if the flesh golem moves into this little.
So he can't
Spot.
hold movement. He can only hold an action.
Well, technically, it's a charge attack.
Charge is an ability in addition to an action. It just says if you move 20 feet, then you get to add this. It's not a when you use this as an action, you move up to 20 feet and then hit or swing.
All right, fine.
So he can't hold a charge, unfortunately.
Okay, well, he'll just chill out there then.
All right. Felwyn.
I think I will move here, sort of away from more of these crypts, and firebolt for him.
Okay. That
Right.
would hit.
It's
16 points of damage. As the fire hits him, you'll see him kind of like shrivel up and freak out at it for a second.
Fire bad.
Yeah, kind of like that. But he doesn't talk.
that's fair.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. He is going to let out some semblance of a battle cry as he runs up to Fitz. And with his wonderful fire aversion, swing at try to slam him with disadvantage. First one misses. Second one misses, and that is his turn. Bring us back to Scatman.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. He succeeds, I fail, and my turn. Glad to have helped you guys with what I can do so far this day. So that's
Mark.
it.
All right.
Level 4, baby.
No advantage, but if you hit, Fitz is there, so you still get sneak attack.
Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
That will give me advantage.
There you go.
Yes. I built this guy well just for all this.
Beautiful.
All
So
right.
that'll hit with advantage.
Okay, so we got Colossus Slayer, and we get sneak attack.
Yes, sir. $21 points of damage.
Okay, we'll see if we can bump that up any.
7
Nope.
and 8. That's 15. Nope. Came out to 19.
Nope. Okay, I tried.
Anything else for your
but
turn?
no. Well, I mean, I will tack the slow on him from my
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fitz, you're up.
You know,
And I can't move, by the way.
Yeah. Nope. I'm tracking.
Okay.
just realized that my character portrait looks a whole lot like Goldberg, the wrestler.
it's the goatee chin.
It,
And the
it's
bald
gotta
head.
be. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That just.
Funny.
Sorry, that just hit me as I was
Nope. That's a good
looking
call.
looking at the flesh golem there, and then I was like, "Whoa." Okay. So. You know what? I am gonna have Sir Horny do his charge attack first.
All right. So that is 20 feet. And then he makes a ram attack. And hits. So he's going to get an extra... Nope. I thought so.
Made the save.
2d4 bludgeoning damage. It does 11 points resisted down to nothing.
Mhm.
And then a saving throw, which he succeeds. So you see Sir Horny line up like goats do, charge 20 feet, slam into the thigh of this flesh golem. The flesh golem doesn't even budge and just looks down at him.
All right. Well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move over to here.
You will get flanking,
Yes, I will.
but you have to ask if it's flanking first.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Do I have flanking?
Yes, you do. That'll hit. $13 damage. It is looking rough. The stitches holding his skin flaps together are starting to pop, and the muscle and organs are starting to spew out of those popped stitches. And with the second blow, you're able to sever him clean in half.
Sir Horny is covered in internals.
Yes, absolutely. And you're out of combat.
All right, so
Once again, that didn't take much. Shook his head and he fell right apart. It pays to be brave. Hey, by the way, did I level? Since all these things are so strong.
No.
Oh, just figured I'd check.
Okay, so I'm gonna start looking over this barred door that we're standing next to.
Okay. Go ahead and either perception or investigation your check.
Oh, excuse me.
Beautiful. It is a iron reinforced wooden door. You push and pull on it, testing to see if it's unlocked. It is locked. You see a keyhole dead center on it. And as you touched it to check to see if it was locked or not, you feel like a rumbling energy come from the other side of the door. Not from the door itself, but from the other side of it. There is nothing in that crypt, Fitz.
The one he popped out of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does the keyhole go through all the way through the door like a skeleton?
It does not. It's one-sided.
I stand behind them. Like, I just hide behind all of them, let them kind of explore around and keep an eye out which way they want to go, ready for a scathing retort at anything that shows its face.
Okay. Fitz, what are you doing with that door?
I am going to open it.
Okay. It swings open. In front of you lies a long hallway. I need you to make a either investigation or arcana check. Your choice.
Well, I have nothing in either of them, so
All right.
I'm going to go with Arcana on that.
Beautiful. As you open this door, you will see a torchlit hallway that...
Nat 20.
Yeah, I see it. 40. It goes down about 40 feet and then tees off both left and right. In this hallway, however, are clouds. And you're not sure why there's clouds here or what made the clouds. What you are sure of is that the puke green hue of the clouds is very indicative of poison. And Skim Man, you obviously are well aware of the exact same information.
Yeah.
Now, can I actually see gaps in them the way it looks like on the map, or is...
So the map is for me to put something in there visually. If you are going to try and move through the hallway, it'll be a skill challenge. So it won't be as simple as just navigating your token. You'll have to make a dexterity check to move through. I would let you roll acrobatics as well, if you wanted.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go back out to the forest, get a bunch of those palm leaves, tie them together into a giant fan, and I'm just going to shoo the poison away in front of me.
Buddy.
As you have turned to talk to the rest of the group, good old Scan Man, you glance back and you see him just like doing tumbles and cartwheels through the cloud, like going through the lasers in a heist movie. And he's already at the other end of the hallway, looking.
Can I flip a switch and like turn that stuff off for them?
Can you what?
Flip a switch and turn off the traps for them.
Make either perception or investigation to see if you find a switch.
My strongest skill.
You do not find a switch or a lever.
A 6 doesn't cut it? Come on, man. You're really trying to kill us here.
But when you get to the T, you look left and see more clouds.
It's awful cloudy down here, you guys.
You look right.
Might rain.
And you see more clouds. But through the clouds to the right, you can see a door.
There's a door through the clouds here to the right, you guys. Are you coming? I don't see any way to turn this off. You're just going to have to make it happen. Dodge, dip, dive, and dodge. What is it? Dodge, dip, duck, dive.
Dodge, dip,
Okay.
dip, duck,
Oh!
and dodge.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. You guys try it.
I'm gonna try and follow the same path that Skimdat took.
Okay.
Jump,
Either
rolling, all that fun stuff.
straight dexterity or acrobatics, your choice. Unless you have some type of ability or spell you would like to use.
I mean, I got athletics to jump further than normal.
That won't help you avoid the poison clouds, though.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Dex. It'll be a Dex. Dex check, you say?
Yep. Okay. With a 15, you are able to get down the hallway next to the scan man and see everything I have described to Dane.
Sure. Can I look around and see if I can find anything to help them?
You can make a perception check, absolutely.
26.
26. You don't see any switches or levers or anything, but to the left, you can tell that it dead ends at the end of those clouds.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't see any other way other than just moving straight through too, guys. So hop to, chop chop.
Who's doing what?
I mean, I'm waiting for them to catch up. Once they catch up, I'll let them go which direction first, since I don't really know. There seems to be a door that way, but maybe we should make
No.
sure our back's clear before we go opening doors.
You must have missed it. I do know. We got to go to the right
Why don't we go left? It's over there first.
because it's a dead end.
You sure?
Yes, that's what he just told me. It's a dead end and it's full of clouds.
The whole place is full of clouds. Once again, you're very astute, Mr. Devil.
No, I mean that's literally what's just described.
I know, but I've never left the middle.
Fitz, not being a very dexterous individual, you kind of do a linebacker run and pray, and you're able to stop just inches away from one of these fog clouds and do a 360 juke around it and catch up with the rest of the group. Felwyn, seeing what Fitz just did, you're like, I can do that, and take off after him. And you just barrel headfirst through a fog cloud. You are poisoned.
Yeah. No, I figured. I was very not looking forward to going into them, so I expected to be poisoned.
Are we past the clouds? Are we past the clouds, though, at this point, then? Or?
No, there are still clouds to the left and right. So it'll be another check for whichever direction you want to go. Is the goat following Fitz, or are you leaving him there?
Yeah, the goat will follow.
Can I determine what type of poison that is?
You can make a nature check.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have a poisoner's kit that I'm efficient with.
Okay, so you get to add your proficiency bonus to the nature check.
Yeah, because it says utilize,
Mm-hmm.
detect a poisoned object.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if that correlated to.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Nature check, if you're not proficient in nature checks, add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay.
Mr. Horny is not dexterous at all and just walks through the hallway, through the clouds. 9 plus 6.
12.
I'm going to go ahead and bound right.
With a 12, you'd be able to tell that this is just a basic poison. Nothing special or fancy, nothing an antitoxin or a lesser restoration wouldn't take care of.
Okay.
You said you're going right, Skim?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Are you going through the door right away or just up to the door?
No, I'll wait for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So-
let them be in front of the door. I'll be off to the side.
Yep. So
I'm here to
you-
take. I'm writing a story. You know,
Gotcha.
it's their adventure. I'm just here for the ride.
I'm gonna try and follow his lead.
All right. Did you want to add your bardic inspiration to that, Mike?
I was just gonna ask. Yeah, is it possible
Yeah.
to use that still?
It's an ability check, so you absolutely can. You're within an hour.
Okay. 7. So 14.
Yeah, so you would have gotten a 15 Felwyn. Merc
14.
14. You almost make it, and last second catch a whiff to the face. Felwyn, knowing what to expect this time, you are able to navigate without going through any clouds. Same with you, Fitz. And you look back and you can see Mr. Horny like smelling a cloud. Like he's got his snoot inside the cloud and he's like bah!
I've seen what he eats. It probably smells very similar.
As you all arrive, push open the door to reveal a library.
I'd like to hit myself with a lesser restoration spell as
Okay.
go into the
I
non-poisoned
will
room.
Remove the poison from you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I see all this plant life hanging over. Are we seeing that where we are?
No, that's the new map maker that I'm using. There are no
Okay,
plants
no, that-
inside the temple.
Okay, just double checking.
By the way, Dungeon Alchemist on Steam is what I'm using to make these maps now.
Pretty
That's
cool,
a cool
dude.
program.
It's a fairly limited selection, but when the selection they have matches with what I need a map for, it's fucking beautiful. So, you enter the library. The walls and room are just filled with shelves of old, decaying books. Fitz, you have stepped in far enough. You would be able to see 4 golden chests in the center of the room, in between shelves, lit by a candelabra, is what they're called. It's a candle stand.
That's a trap, guys. That's a trap.
That's a trap if I ever saw one.
Yep. And I'm going to use 5 points of my lay on hands to cure Goat Boy's poison. And anyone else poisoned?
Yeah, I believe I am.
Okay, I'll use another 5 points
Oh.
for him.
Wait a minute. I have poison resistance.
Yeah, so that resists poison damage, not the poisoned condition.
Okay.
That's how that works.
Then yeah. Yeah, I suppose you better use it, man.
All right.
So just mark off 2 uses there, Fitz.
Okay.
Thank you, kind sir.
Furbolg Lady, would you like me to use that on you, or do you want to waste the spell slot?
I already did.
Oh, okay. Sorry, should have said something earlier. That's my bad.
Oh, you're good.
All right. What do you guys
I
wanna do?
am going to wander about in this direction, just taking in the scenery, seeing what I can see.
Okay. Perception or investigation as you go. All right. As you walk through and look at the bookshelves, it's not just books on the shelves. Some of them have like pots or urns. You can see some skulls on some of the shelves as well. The books, however, look like if you touch them, they would crumble to dust.
Well, yeah, I think we should burn this place down.
I mean, at least I'm not seeing 5 wondering faces in windows.
Yes.
Fitz is going to peruse all of the books, see if he finds anything with like an interesting title or anything like that.
Okay.
And if he
Uh,
does, he's going to start casting mending on them till they seem stable enough to actually pick up.
Beautiful. As you walk down the bookshelf looking at labels, all of them are so worn you can't read any of them.
I'm going to pick one at random then.
Okay. So you reach out and cast mending as your fingertip just gently touches it. And immediately the spine heals as if time has rewound a little bit. Insert generic book title, but it's basically a journal.
Okay, I'm going to mend it at least enough times till I think I can pick it up safely.
Okay.
And see if it's in a language I might recognize.
Find the one that says Chronicles of Godric. You'll like it. I promise.
I also have mend. I mean, I could definitely
I
mend
don't
some books
read
too if
smut.
that's what we're doing.
It is written in, I would say from traveling with Felwyn, you would know it is written in Druidic. So you are not able to read it.
Hey, Fadewin, can you read this for me, please? See if it's anything interesting.
I will read it.
Good. You glance through the first page and instantly recognize that this was Marthok's Black Book of quote-unquote conquests.
Mm.
Are we talking
Um,
sexual conquests?
Yep. It lists various ranges, genders, species.
Positions.
You start to get to the back of the book and start to realize some of these species may not have been sentient.
Pigs.
But he
I
was a
will
druid,
sort of
so there's a great
gingerly hand it back and give a very vague explanation. PG rated about that.
PG rated explanation. It's definitely not a PG rated book.
Fitz, do you know about the birds and the bees?
Yes. One
about-
makes honey and the other flies around and makes pretty noises.
Yeah, exactly. It's about that.
I am
Lots and lots of
smart.
that.
Skimdat, as you see everybody starting to look through the library, you kind of cross your arms and lean back against the wall, and you hear a soft as you do so. Oh shit!
Of course I do.
And look around, and all of the clouds in the hallway have dissipated.
With my above average intellect, I have found the switch to the traps beyond. It is here. And I point to wherever the click was. Even if I don't know where it was, I just see, and I kind of embellish and wave my hand and bonus action my cloak to billow and then the non-existent wind.
I'm going to look over at Felwyn and go, I was wrong. He is smart.
I'm going to
Indeed.
grimace a little bit.
I'm so perceptive.
Merc, as you continue around the room, a little glimmer catches your eye on that central candelabra. A little piece of it seems out of place, like it doesn't belong there.
Dibs.
Yes.
That's you, Mike.
Sorry, what?
As you continue glancing around the room, out of the corner of your eye, you catch a little piece of metal on the candelabra in the center of the room, right here. That doesn't look like it belongs there.
Let's head up there and check it out.
Beautiful. As you get closer, you can clearly see that it is a key with a little piece of string attached through the eye of it, just hanging on the stand.
Let's look closer. Make sure it's not attached to something else. God
Looks
damn
like
it.
somebody just hung the key there for safekeeping, so they knew where it always was.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up. You now are the proud owner of a key.
Woo!
The chest in front of me, does it look like it has a keyhole?
The chests all do have keyholes. They are significantly smaller than the key that you just picked up, though.
Okay. You know what? Screw it. I got thieves' tools. Let's see if we can pop one open.
Go ahead and roll your thieves' tools check.
Wait. Before I do that, maybe I should check for traps.
Investigation. You don't find any traps on any of the chests.
Okay. And I'm gonna do a quick perception check. I don't hear any weird noises or see any weird movements from the chest.
Nope.
Okay.
I think I've thrown one
Now
too
let's-
many mimics at you.
Yes, you have. So yeah.
Right.
So now I
big,
will.
How big is this item we're looking for supposed to be?
You're looking for an altar.
A huge ass altar.
Yes.
Hmm.
So you squat down with your thieves' tools and start manipulating inside the lock, and you hear a click.
I'm gonna nudge the furball and say, "See what I mean? Totally trustworthy." Like quietly.
Try and open it up. What's in there?
You cannot open it. It seems as if you just locked the chest.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's try and unlock the chest.
Oh my god.
You fumble around for a few moments. Can't get it unlocked.
I'm gonna peek my head in here. Be like, what are you doing?
Trying to get in here to see what's in here.
For the sake of time, because there's only 27 minutes left, you, with a 25, get that chest unlocked. None of the chests were locked originally, but they all hold books in them.
Okay. Anything look important?
More of the same. Whatever time you guys would have spent going through book by book, it's mostly journal entries and log entries, manifestos from Marthok. Nothing of
Historical value, though.
a little bit of historical value. Nothing of financial value, though.
All right, but about how long have we been here in this area with the books that they started looking around in game?
If you guys went through the entirety of the library, it would probably take you the better part of 2 or 3 hours.
How many 6-second intervals is that?
Jesus, Dane.
Well, with that said,
That's how many books I'd mend. Put on a wheelbarrow with my Holocaust cloak.
Bad math.
10 every hour.
3 hours.
No, 10.
Yeah. So
times
10 every
10
hour.
every minute. 10 every minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 100 an hour. So 300 books are now the ones that look the most not journal-like.
Sure.
Any
It's
that
a one
look
shot.
like they had better historical value. So I
It's
got
a
a stack of
one-shot.
300 nice books.
It's a one shot, so we're not gonna go in the details on that.
I put them in my bag of holding for
Okay.
later,
Too easy.
which I don't have. But
So having thoroughly scoured the library, taken whatever books, mended whatever books you wish,
yeah,
what would you like to do?
I think it's about time we use that key and kill this mother. Find this altar, whatever that means.
I mean,
Kill it,
we gotta
find it.
figure out where the key goes first.
Probably on the
Maybe
left side.
that-
You said it was empty.
Door that was locked that we checked.
Oh,
The locked door.
or there.
All right, let's head back to that other barred door and see if it's got a lock on it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm not going to do all the movement.
Yep, I got you.
We're going to just slide me to the door, make it easier.
All right. You all make your way back to the crypt chamber. The key fits snugly into the lock, and with a turn you hear, and it just barely ajars from unlocking.
Okay. We don't know what's on the other side of this door.
One way to find out.
Do we
Felt
we
bad.
want to jump through this door right now, or do we want to rest up before we walk through that door?
Wait, was there anything in the treasure chest?
No,
Books.
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 I know, man.
Um,
That's why I was hoping we'd get some kind of cool weapons
is-
or something.
Is a short rest going to help anybody with anything?
I might get something back.
Short rest, long
Um,
rest. I don't know. I'm just checking because I mean,
If anybody were to get anything, it would be, I think, you, Fitz, and it would be your lay on hands, if even that. Which we need to mark those off.
Yeah. No, there's two marked off.
Now there are. Yeah, I just did it.
Oh.
No, you get.
I
those
just
back on
know
long
we're
rest.
we're not exactly high level characters here, so I didn't want everybody to walk in half dead before
Yeah,
you.
no, you guys would need a long rest to get spell slots back.
I get a spell slot back with a short rest.
Okay.
I get equal to or less than half my druid level of spells. Oops.
Okay. I would venture the 3 hours in the library would have counted as a short rest. I'll just go ahead and say that. So if you want to,
So I get all of them back. So I used 3.
Okay. Well, I'm just
what's that? What ability is that?
Natural recovery. From druid class.
You can choose expended spell slot. Have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your druid level. So you're level 7, rounded up. So you
Oh, it's
get
combined, so
yeah. So you get 4 levels of spell slots back. So you can get both your seconds back, or a second and a first. You just can't
Alright, I'll do-
exceed 4 levels worth of spells.
So we're short resting, is what you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Well-
the 3 hours in the library would have counted as a short rest. You guys weren't doing anything strenuous.
cool.
Right, my spell's
Well-
back on a short or long rest.
well. Actually, I hate to
Bard's
say it,
slow.
but Scatman there was busy revamping books, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but mending books is
Yeah.
a detailed and
It's
fun
a
process.
it's a cantrip. So
I'm just
Um,
messing. Yeah.
bards get their stuff back on a long rest. I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking.
You regain all extended spell slots when you finish a long rest.
We might as well just stick around for 5 more hours before we go in there.
That's kind of what I was laying.
Is there a hurry to get to the altar? Like, because did you guys use some spells up to kill those things?
Yeah.
You guys would know that there is another group seeking the altar to use its powers to fuck with the balance between life and death.
Yeah, we're already in
Hey.
here though, and it must not be because they're closed behind us. So maybe they're not in here. I'm good either way. I mean, I ultimately cast Vicious Mockery all day. That's it. So I'm only using my words as a weapon this game.
Okay. Well, I'm just. I'm gonna lean more towards Fitz and
Is his name Fitz? I
Elwyn.
thought is his name Fitz again on here too?
Yeah. Fitz and I'm gonna lean towards Fitz and Felwyn. If you guys feel you guys are ready to walk through that door, then let's do it. If you guys aren't, then let's take a rest. Up to you two.
I'm okay. I just have one first level spell slot
Yeah.
used up.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
We are kind of on a time limit here, so I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can speed through a quick long rest if you guys want to take a long rest. You can just okay. You guys spent the last 5 hours, whatever. So
I'm okay. I've just
question-
done one first level spell as well, honestly.
okay. So if everybody's good, then let's move on. Push that damn door open.
All right. Just this 1 second.
Point of no return, y'all.
Beautiful. As you swing the door open, you see a what could only be described as a druid arch on the next step of the hallway. Beyond that, you will see another white, two Deathlock whites standing in front of a platform, atop which is a white marble altar with a orangish glow to it, and a burning book where a necromancer stands inciting a incantation. I need
Shoot that
everybody to roll initiative.
Not this time. Oh,
Yeah, I only got an 18 this time. I rolled 20s the last 2 times. Naturally 20s.
Everybody. 1, 2, 3. He goes with you. Okay. All right. Well, that is going to put Merc, you're up first.
All right. Let's see. How far away is
I
this?
suppose I could show all the tokens, huh?
That would be appreciated.
There you go.
All right. Let's see, is it this one? Yes. All right. So, I can see all the way through this.
Yep. You
Okay,
can see
so I can
everything.
take a step forward, use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh, it's 90 feet. I guess I didn't have to move in, but that's okay. Where are you at? Gotta find it. It's in here somewhere.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta finish setting this up. There you go. Okay.
All right. Yeah, and with the Hunter's Mark, I have Hunter's Lore. You call upon the forces of nature to reveal certain strengths and weaknesses of your prey. While a creature is marked by your Hunter's Mark, you know whether that creature has immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Okay.
And if the creature has any, you know what they are.
Which one did you mark? The wizard?
The Necromancer.
Resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I'm sorry, am I boring you, Katie?
No, it's past my bedtime.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah.
And with that, I will I guess use my assassinate and take a shot.
Okay. You pull back on your longbow, letting the arrow fly. As you do so, a previously invisible force field around the necromancer gets impacted by the arrow. Your arrow does not meet its target. I still need you to roll damage, though.
Okay.
Where does it fail?
Show you. Come on.
Oh, okay.
You just want that in the box.
Yeah, in the box, please. So it would have dinged off, like, right there.
$15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to step back out of the doorway, around the edge here. I don't. Did the door swing open, or I mean, I can't quite tell if that's a wall that I'm hiding behind, or.
So you are. So the door is between the two pillars there.
Okay,
From here
just
to
making
here.
sure. Okay, and I'm gonna say that bitch is resistant to poisons, and she's got some kind of force field around her.
Do you think? Do you think that the force field blocks magic attacks too, or just your arrows?
I don't know.
Would be knowledge arcana or?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in that. So.
15, 16.
16. The glance you would have gotten from where you're standing, I'd say you'd know for sure that physical items, physical things trying to pass through are going to get blocked off. As far as spells go, it's hit or miss depending on the spell. Like if you hurled a bolt of lightning or fire at it, it's 50-50 shot it's going to get blocked. But if it was something that would cause the wizard to make a saving throw, it will probably go through. Alright. Anything else for your turn, Merc?
One quick question.
Yeah.
Would the hunter's mark damage have been applied to that shot?
No, because the damage wasn't against the wizard.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I just want to double check before we moved on. Okay,
Yeah.
with that said, no, that's it.
All right.
Let's slide up to there and say, "You think you know magic? We're legendary!" And I'll snap my fingers and cast Dispel Magic on her orb, her force field.
Beautiful. Give me just 1 second. Pull up details of what I got here. All right. So I need you to make a charisma check.
14.
Does not do it. You see the force field kind of shimmer.
I'm going to use luck and try again.
Okay.
20.
Beautiful. So you get up there the first time and it just kind of shimmers and you're like, wait a minute.
I said, your magic is shit! We are legendary! And I snap again, like more like, put a little more stank on it, and it goes happens.
And with that, the force field shatters as if breaking a glass window and disappears into etherealness.
I'm gonna tip my like stupid hat, doop, and like step off out of eyesight. Then, all right, then. Well, it's nice seeing you. You know, like, use the rest of my movement to shimmy on over here, and then skinny just to the side.
All right, that it for you?
Because I'm the scat man.
All right, was that it for you?
Yeah, I have nothing else to do.
All right. First one's gonna step up here and weave some magic. This one moves up. The wizard, the necromancer, is chanting her ritual. At the end of her turn, a wave of necrotic energy emanates outward from the altar. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Even though I'm around the corner and can't see it?
Yep.
That should actually be a 28.
For you, yes, it would. All right. So, Merc, you are going to take 12 points of necrotic damage. Everyone else is going to take 6.
Yeah.
And Fitz, you're up.
Does Fitz's aura add to that?
If you're within 10 feet of him, I think it is. You got to be in range. Yeah, it's 10 feet. So you're just outside of that 10-foot bubble.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I do keep an eye on that, because sometimes that aura thing I got works, and sometimes it doesn't. So
Mm.
Yeah, I remembered that. That's why I was asking.
that will hit. $12 points of damage. And it needs a dex save, right?
Yep. DC 15.
It goes prone. Give yourself advantage. Oh, here, I got it. There we go. Took me not as much time as I thought it would. Hits. Another 15 points of damage. It's already prone. Alright. Anything else for you?
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna kind of move here so that I'm like so that the bad guys can't really go through me, but my friends can come through.
Okay.
And see
Kind of
what I'm
stand,
saying?
just stand. Yeah, just stand in front of the doorway, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Too easy. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That should
What
be it.
is Mr. Horny doing?
At this moment, nothing.
All right. It's going to bring us here then. 10, 15, 30, and he is going to cast a spell as well. Felwyn.
Hell, I don't know yet. Figure it out. Let's see. Well, I think since yes. I think since there's some folks standing in a line, I'm going to move here. Yeah. And then do a lightning bolt right through White, Deathlock 16, and Necromancer.
That is going to cause Fitz to have to make a save as well.
Is he standing too close?
He is in the line.
I'm gonna save it, so let's see.
You could get up right next to him and make a straight line that'll hit all 4 of them.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. So let me get them targeted for you.
Okay.
All right. They're targeted, so just go ahead and do the dex save. Drop the save. I think you just double click it.
Oh. Did I?
Oh, it's stupid. It's only doing it for 1. Let's do it this way. Alright. The wizard and Deathlock 15 both fail. And the white failed as well. Deathlock 16 succeeded. So go ahead and double click the damage. See if it does it right. Probably won't, but hey, it did the damage right. So your lightning bolt arcs out, killing the white and damaging everything else.
Cool. I'm going to move back here.
That kind of worked out perfectly.
It did.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I feel satisfied with that.
All right, Merc, top of the round.
All right. Now that Fitz has moved himself into position, I'm gonna move behind him.
As you step out and look into the chamber, you'll see that the altar has a large structural crack going through it from where Felwyn's lightning bolt pierced through.
Okay. I think I'm still gonna take aim on the necromancer. Is that aura protection?
You heard
Ball
Scat
seems to
saying
have
something
dissipated?
about "I'm awesome, that shit's gone." You know,
I definitely
about it.
I dispelled it. I told her magic was no good. You heard it go. Whoop.
And you would have
Yeah.
heard like the glass shatter as it.
And I snapped my fingers at her a couple times. You know, when I snap my fingers, I mean business.
Okay.
Gave her that Z formation.
Yeah. Tip toppity tip tap.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna see. That was what 10.
Do you want to run through? You want to stay at the top of the round? It's midnight.
If you guys can run through, I'm pretty sure you're almost done here.
With this first phase.
Okay, I'm gonna step back 10 more feet. Put some distance in between us there. And then I'm gonna use my steady aim.
Okay.
And notch an arrow.
It connects.
Okay. So for that, there's Hunter's Mark damage. Because I had an advantage, there's my rogue damage. And because she's... Wait,
Colossal, yep.
wait. That's not the right one.
No, you should have Hunter's Mark, Colossal, and you were
Sneak.
hidden, so your sneak attack.
Yeah. There we
There you
go.
Looks good. Roll damage. Nasty hit. She is looking rough.
We'll try it just for shits and giggles and see what happens.
Yeah.
I doubt
as
it.
your hit connects, you see her kind of stumble back a half a step, stopping her incantation as she does so, and the waves of arcane energy that you had been feeling cease.
Okay.
And she looks up.
And make sure we get that slow in there too.
Yep, got it.
All right.
That'll bring.
And that's it
Skim.
for me.
I'm gonna whisper loudly under my breath. I'm gonna slide up like right to here real quick. I'm gonna whisper harshly across the distance to say, "No wonder you like to play with you dead, you raggedy old sack of bones. You don't even look like a human anymore, you necromancer. Fuck! And I'm gonna cast Antagonize on her.
Oh, jeez. Spell that I don't know what it does. She succeeds.
She succeeds. I'll use my luck.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on. She is.
She succeeds.
Actually, you're doing great. Did you change your hair? Skinny scat. I'm gonna go back over here.
Getting like a Quagmire vibe. Anything else for your turn?
Does anybody need anything else? Like, we're all still fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I could always use some inspiration.
I'm bored with that.
Fine.
I only get so many too. I don't have any more.
All right, this guy's.
Yeah, be stingy with them. I see how that goes.
Okay, I'm 6th level. I took the least level.
This first Deathlock's gonna come up and get a life drain hit on Fitz for 3 points of damage. And you succeed on your save. Yep, drop
I am
your D8.
going to. Yep.
So that'll be 43. That kills
Don't
it.
skin that son of a bitch. Oh.
Yeah, so it comes up and reaches out just like the last one did. This one's able to grab onto you. You feel a little bit of your life force get drained. And then you let your Storm Giant Heritage flow back through its grip. And you see it just kind of go and collapse into a pile of dust. The Necromancer is going to hop over the altar to stand right here and launch an arcane burst at you. Missing, and she gets 2 more. So boom, boom. That one's a crit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's nasty. And she gets a 3rd one.
Ooh.
Misses. Fitz, you're up.
I just smile at her. How far did I just go?
20.
Okay. Bear with me just 1 second. I want to see something here. Okay, as a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step
Boom.
directly up in her grill. And then I am going to use my 2nd Channel Divinity for Vow of Enmity on her.
That'll give you advantage. Okay. That'll hit. 13 points of damage. She is not looking good. That'll hit as well. Another 17 points of damage. She is struggling. You Misty Step in, catch her by surprise, and wail with your maul twice. She needs dex saves. Yeah, she would have gone prone after the first one. So she falls after the first strike, and you come down on her on the ground with your maul for the second strike. You hear the crack as you slam into her lower back. She lets out a scream in agony.
I'm just leaning over her, just smiling.
All right. Anything for Sir Horny? I think
Yeah.
He can get a charge in on that Deathlock. It's lined up, right?
Yep. That's what he's gonna do. He is gonna charge that thing.
And he hits. Partially resisted down to 4. It stays upright. That brings us to the Deathlock's turn. Life drain hit. And second one hits as well. Does he get 2 or 3? 2. Okay. That's his turn. Felwyn.
Okay. I'll pop back over here.
Leave it all out on the table, Felwyn.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said.
Right.
And you previously established that death is just a part of life.
I'm gonna firebolt the Deathlock.
Okay. That'll hit.
Yo. Get him out of here. Boom.
9 points of damage still up.
Maybe I'll just step over a little bit more.
That it for you?
And
Don't want
that's
an
it.
arrow to the back of the head? Come on.
Nah.
All right. I thought you were going to get at that round. Didn't happen, but you guys are really close. So do you want to finish it off or you just want to call it here?
Oh, let me make the shot. I'll tell you.
Right, yeah, if he makes a shot, it's probably over.
Yeah.
Just
her.
remember, she is prone, so it'll be at disadvantage if you shoot her.
Which means no sneak attack.
But it could just be a normal attack.
No, she's prone right now. So it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, but if he's
shot.
at advantage and she's prone, disadvantage, it's just a normal attack.
Right.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's not at advantage. He didn't hide as a bonus action
If
this round.
he steady aims, he is.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be a
Well-
regular shot. However, the disadvantage is there, so you don't get sneak attack regardless. It'll be a regular shot to hit, you
But-
just won't get the sneak attack. You'll still get the Colossus and the Hunter's Mark. and
But
all
I
that.
am within
Just no
5
sneak
foot
attack.
of her.
I know,
Right.
but sneak attack specifically says if you have disadvantage on the shot, which you do, even though it's negated, you do not get to apply sneak attack to the shot.
You know what? That's okay. I will still go
No,
steady
it's
aim.
not okay. I'm just kidding.
I'll still go steady aim, and we'll just make it a standard shot.
That'll hit. So you'll get Colossus and your Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Why did it only roll 1d8?
I don't know.
Roll 2d8 in the chat box for me.
Wait a minute. No, you need 1d8 for the Colossus damage and 1d6 for the Hunter's Mark. So you can tack 6 more onto that.
She's barely holding on.
God.
Like, man, I wanted the kill shot. Anything else?
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Oh, you got Savage.
Savage attacker, yeah.
Yeah,
I can
so-
re-roll.
2d8
Hell
and
yeah.
1d6.
That's better.
You go.
That's better.
That's already better. That's 1 extra point. That's 2 extra points. She's still holding on.
No, that's more than that. Both of my
Plus 4. I'm sorry. I forgot the plus 4. 12, 13. So you did 17 total there compared to 11, so it would have been +6. She's still hanging on by a thread.
Fucking bitch.
The
Fucking
thread
die,
is getting
bitch!
thinner though. Like it's
Yeah, nope. It's just like sawing that little thread with a scissor. All right, Dane, what you got?
Nothing else.
I
No,
will
that's-
say, why don't you just join those you keep bringing back already? And I'll viciously mock her.
She
She
failed.
fails.
she failed.
Let's go. If I kill her with
Love
words,
it.
it's her problem.
Party'll never live it down.
As she hears your insult, she goes, "Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm out." Snaps her fingers. She bursts into flames. The decklock white falls into a pile of dust. The book she was reading from burns up into a pile of dust. And you guys have successfully secured the altar of Ember from the horrid forces of the Necromancer, completing.
Does the
your
deathlock
mission.
go away?
Yes.
Or do we gotta finish that fucker?
Nope, it dissipated into a pile of dust when the Necromancer.
Oh. Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Jacob.
Not a problem. Thanks
I
everybody for
level
coming to
up?
watch the stream.